My name is Rusty Rittenhouse. Thank you so much for joining us today. I'm running for judge of the Athens County Probate Juvenile Court. We're doing something a little less traditional today for a meet and greet. I grew up here in Athens County, and I've always been fond of being a magician. It's kind of something I did growing up. It's the way I interacted, met with people. I was kind of a shy person. And by doing magic, it kind of helped me to let go of all my insecurities and be myself. So I'm still doing that to this day. We've got a great show for you today. It's not just going to be me putting on magic. We've got two other magicians. I want to introduce you to who else is with us today. First, we're going to have our opening act is Miles. Miles, introduce yourself. Miles, how do you pronounce your last name? Hadley. Miles is a junior at federal hockey right now, and he has put together a school project. It's going to be his senior project of a magic show. Miles and I have been working on putting the show together for a little while, and he's going to be showing what he's put together here today for you. Second act we have today is Paul Reisler. Paul was one of actually my mentors in magic when I was younger in college. Paul is a fantastic magician. He's probably one of the best I've ever seen in the linking rings trick. So he's going to show you that here in a little while. And then, of course, I'll be doing some presentation for you, too. But, again, thank you so much. With that, I'm going to turn it over to Miles. Miles, come on up.
So, for the last few months here, I've been doing a whole lot. I actually started doing this in the first place before I even started my senior project because I had a little bit of extra money with me, and I was in Alabama with my grandma, and I had bought a deck of cards from Walmart, and then she proceeded to lecture me about wasting my money because we already had cards at home. So in retaliation, I've spent the last year and a half attempting to master the craft. So I'll do a little bit of things with cards, a little bit of things with cubes and otherwise here for you today. We can do little things, like if I take a deck of cards and I were to take a card from the top, like the 6 of diamonds here, and I put it near the middle, I can then just take a snap and move it back up to the top. And we can do a whole lot of things like that. And here, I'll come more towards the audience for everyone for a couple things that I'll do here. Any kid here willing to do something for me real quick? So I want everyone to watch the card very closely. We'll take the 9 of hearts here right off the top. Here, I'd like everyone to watch it. Get pushed in. Push that card into the deck. And you'll see that card jump on up. And we can move things around like that. We can take a lot of cards. If I take the, let's see. I'll move a little closer to you guys for this. These cards are so small. We'll use 2 cards for this. We'll use the King of Clubs and the King of Spades. Here. We can take those 2 cards, and here, if 2 people can just take 2 cards for me, and I'll snap and they'll change. I can change them back to something else in a moment. But if I really want to switch those back, if I don't want that 9 and that 10, I can change them back with just a little bit of a shake and change it back to the king. So a lot of the things, I hate for it to be so far away for some of you. I like to do a lot of things where I move things around. Oh no. So I'm not sure how many of you will see this, and I
Kids,
can't
feel
say
free to come up closer if you'd like to see
any
this
kids,
poetry.
feel free to
Come on up.
move closer towards us. And if you can't see it, I apologize. Not everything I do is very far away. So we can take cards and coins, and we can cover them up one by one. Get that under there.
Okay, that's funny.
And we'll move them to the side. take those cards, and you can see that there will be one coin under each. And just really quickly, I can move them over, just like that. And we'll take these, and we can do that again. We can do it over and over again with as many coins as we want. So, two other things I like to do, my final two acts for you today. I like to use Rubik's Cubes. Obviously, there's a lot of different ways you can mix these things up. And I like to take the cube with something like this. I can take it. After I mix it up, I can very quickly take it and just solve it just like that. Yeah, of course. I was about to show it to you again because when you take a cube like this, you can see it. And you can very closely see the moment that it changes back to solve. Here, for my final thing, out of all you kids, who do you think likes chocolate the most? I hate to pick, but you've helped me a little bit here. You, right there in the purple jacket, you were raising your hand, I meant to help earlier. You can just step right up in the front here, right in front of them. I do things, here, could you sit for me, please? Thank you. I take big cubes, and I do things with small cubes too. So I can take a small Rubik's Cube like this. I can take it, I can just set it straight onto the table. If you just watch it really closely, it's a cute little thing, but if you watch it, I can take it and just smash it in the top. And here, you two, feel free to share.
Let's give one last round of applause to the magnificent Miles.